Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Wild One, and he'll be facing Vladimir Klitschko. He's a 6'6" tall heavyweight with an 81-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Here we have Wild One from the United States of America. Making his way to the ring, it's Vladimir Klitschko, one of the most recognized athletes the world over, fighting out of Ukraine. In his prime, he was unbeatable.
Just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with black. The Wild One. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steel Hammer, introducing Vladimir Klitschko.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A perfect counter shot. That right hook catching air. Good counter punching. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Right uppercut can't find a home. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Punch, counter punch. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, makes it look so easy.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Klitschko, oh my word! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice exchange here from both men. The straight right just misses. Punches have to hurt. Got out of the way of that right hook. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
The make or break a fighter.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you still landing your power shots. So look, don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
What are you doing? Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab.
There's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to... the corner, they've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Still standing.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope that...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blocks that jab. The legend Klitschko is on the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
These two were made for each other. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Jab slightly off target. Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game. Here we go in the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, Now we're going to find out.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nobody home with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was... Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
Oh, my God, Johnny! Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can you believe this? Klitschko is down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Ready for that counter punch. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked out. And there's the bell for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. How do they use the... Did you see that? He did not take that well at all, Klitschko. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Puller right there. Oh, heavy shot. And Klitschko is now seeing stars. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes into the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? incredible work rate. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. And next, Arturo Thunder Gotti. He's never...
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Good defense stopping that jab. It's all offense all the time. Missing with that right hook. Counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and Gotti gets clipped. Arturo Gotti in trouble. He's been in this situation many times before, but I don't know if he's going to find a way out. Can't score with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. time, he throws a punch, a receipt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
There's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
That right hook won't score. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. Looking to land the hook. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is a high-octane battle. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you're switching up. You don't want him. Don't change too much.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Zhu Khan just got caught! That was the moment!
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, look at Gotti! I don't know if he's going to survive! Going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The monster dazed. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance without...
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Khan, the monster, in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Missing with the hook. Khan now in some serious trouble. Trying to buy time. Oh, wait a minute. Khan, the monster, in trouble. Down goes Khan. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. So there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
The right hook just missed. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Khan just got caught. The monster finally goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Now,
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your...
Loading up, he was still landing the power shot.
On to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The monster standing.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Khan now in some serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch caught him clean. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little.
And there's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, wait a minute. And that has rocked Arturo Gatti. Disaster of the... And he just put the monster on the canvas. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 78.9 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, 6'2" tall, with a reach of 75 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena. So here we go. Should be a good one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big whiff with the right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
A few body shots in there, varied up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice defense on that hook. Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not fast. Did you see that? Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you tell them when you go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy. All three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Well, if you want to win this fight, get back out there and switch on.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that
Ready. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Safe.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Stay focused. Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
there and win the round. Don't worry about that round.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's big.
Whoa, Johnny! Tarver's been rocked. don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones and the...
I'm thinking of this experiments. They probably had to dumb down Roy Jones experiments really bad. Really bad.
See if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won the
They probably had to dumb down all of his damn movement to make them feel normal as... There is no help, like, yo. Roy Jones is the most quickest, snappiest dude I ever watched. Highlight-wise, watching his fights. He ain't throw no damn slow-ass punches like this.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw.
His hooks is not that slow. His hooks is fast.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's
everything about Roy Jones is fast. Like, there's no slowness about anything in his arsenal. Nothing slow. Even the power hooks that he threw fast. Like, was no over-exaggerated hooks like that.
I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
I see this game, and I'm playing it, and I want to play with Roy Jones. I really want the movement of Roy Jones, the quickness of Roy Jones, not the slow Roy Jones. I understand I'm tired, I'm super tired pretty much, and it makes sense. But at the same time, like, I'm slowing down and doing all these damn over-accelerating hooks that never... Roy Jones does some rapid fire hooks that is nasty as hell. They got it in this game, is that you can't repeatedly right punch somebody in the head.
Let's start the sixth.
That's what I wanted to space to see in the game. Like, you got Roy Jones in the game.
What's a heavy knockdown? How are they going to come back from that?
They staggered back to the corner. Maybe 2 or 3 punches in.
Again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved.
This man is so like maybe 6 combos, 6 freaking double comp, like doubles. Like massive double combos that basically like 7 hits, like 7 hits or maybe even 8 hits on you, and he's still ready to go. Freaking Roy Jones had stamina. Like, he ain't had no problem with stamina. You throw, I don't know how many punches you throw in this goddamn game, but you're tired in the 5th round.
Minutes to get your head clear.
Most of my punches hit me. Most of them was face through body most of the time. He just stays like dodging my shit, which makes sense.
So much speed. What happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythm.
Those doubles,
the referee has to jump in and stop the fight.
When I say like Roy Jones was nasty with those hooks, he was fucking nasty with those hooks. Like, especially uppercuts. It should be doubled up on them damn things. It should be rapid. Pop, 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 pop. Like, he was snappy with those. Like, that's That's what's
Starting to take
yeah,
some
catch
deep
you
breaths now, but still
and
fighting
rapid
hard.
fire on your forehead, son. Make you look like you got 4-5 knots in your forehead.
Has to be
Hey.
careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that hook. Nope,
I
that
like, see,
hook
I
won't
basically
score.
jumped on this game. The first thing I did was try to do that back punch shit. You like, yo, they ain't got the shit on the game. So this is not avoiding this
Seeing the
problem. This
pass
is
from the
just
slider, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike
like,
at any moment.
like this whole him and he was natural, bro. I hope the next boxing game or the next Undisputed get that shit right, bro. Like the movement should be on. Like his quickness should be.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place.
And just because he's tired, he still can't do them rapid jumps that he used to do, like throw him like that. He'll throw him the same speed, pretty much if he had full stamina. I can show y'all what I'm talking about, pretty. I can show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Like this man will throw the same freaking speed when it comes to like throwing it that same that same pace. Like he's no speed whatsoever. I feel like they got the boxers and they got their game wrong, so damn wrong because I get it. Y'all just started, but y'all got some of these damn boxers wrong on so many different levels. Some of these motherfuckers are fast as shit when it comes to hands. They are fast. They are snappy fast. They can slow down if they want to, but when it comes to like quick combinations, I'm gonna need them to put that in the goddamn game for it. I'm gonna need them to put that glorified in the game. I mean, sidestepping is cool and everything like that, catch angles and all that stuff. But just standing in front of them and throwing some da-da-da, like you can't even do that in this game. Like this is the fastest you go. That's it. That's the only speed. They put all these damn special animations in the game, but all they need is the snappiness, the quickness.
Oh, and that was a big shot
to
Arthur.
And like I said, you can't go fast with this. Like maybe double up on the uppercuts going up.
We continue on.
You can do that.
Been a tough
But
round so far. It's been
we
a
don't
tough,
do that.
tough round. What they
We're talking about the
tell him when they go back to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Side going to the hooks to the body. Got that.
Beautiful counter punch. Threw the uppercut but did not score. That jab doesn't find a home. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
This man threw some light. When he threw power, it was never that slow. Never that fucking slow. Never that slow. It was never that fucking slow. Even when Roy Jones threw power, it was never that fucking slow. So whatever they got in their head that he thought was the same thing goes to Ali. When Ali threw power, you know he threw power. But it was never slow as how they got it paced, like the pace wise, why they got everybody moving at the same freaking speed. And that's unreal. To have everybody moving at the same speed, pretty much, except if you go to a lower weight class, you had some faster heavyweights. You had some quick hands, fastest hands with some heavyweights sometimes. You had some people that basically had some quick hands. They got him in this game, but do he have quick hands? No, because he has the same speed. He has the same speed. No matter if you turn the speed up or do whatever the hell you do, the motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers, they move the same pace. They move the same speed. It should be a balance to that shit. It should be pretty much. I don't care about that interview. I'm basically gonna speak about this shit. I don't care about that motherfucking interview they did when they all went up there and talked to the guy who created who basically made the game and they basically told them pretty much. I felt like when I sit and watch that video, take it how you want to fucking take it. I don't give a fuck no more. I stopped caring about this goddamn game a long time ago. But I feel like saying this shit. I want you to say this shit. But I feel like, and I'm basically gonna say this straight up. is what that dude sat there and told y'all about the games and all this stuff. What I'm listening is basically the same thing, that same line that man hit to Franklin on Grand Theft Auto, telling Franklin like, "Let me tell you about the game, and let me tell you what I can't. What you basically want to happen can't happen. Let me do that." That's what I feel like. That's what happened in that fucking what's name. And all the motherfuckers that sat there and listened to that man talk. He repeated his goddamn self from a past video. They took and then been asking the similar questions. How much do you like the guy? If the game like now you say out is the game the same? The game is the fucking this. The game is the motherfucker the same, pretty much. Just because you basically fix a little bit of the hit detection, just a little bit, it's still a little bit fucking off. You need a better. You need a better game. Wherever you basically decide to put this game on, it needs to be. It just needs to be worked on, pretty much. I'm saying this shit. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I'm saying this shit. I'm saying this shit. Kid Harlem or my other name. This I basically changed my goddamn name, which is freaking. Oh my god, man, this give me a fucking headache. It's like the ideas that I want to see in this game is pretty much not happening. It's not happening, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I'm cool with it. It's not happening. Okay, cool. But don't basically say, oh, if the ideas ain't coming out, the ideas ain't happening, so I have to get ready for the next one. I'm not looking for the next one. I'm not looking for the next one. Because you know why? This poor performance. If you knew this game was not going to basically be up to par with all the rest of these games that came out very much, then what make you think that people are basically going to be ready for the next title that you keep on talking about is going to be better? You got to prove it. You got to 100% prove it. You have to prove it. For the next title, for the next installment, you got to prove that shit. The fighters that you said you was going to do, you got to prove it. You keep on leading us on talking about, oh yeah, that we keep on asking Floyd Mayweather maybe he'll change his mind, that we're not going to say no. That motherfucker wants, you know what he wants. You know what he wants. Fight Night know what he wants. EA knows what he wants. Is they going to give it? Who fucking knows, man? That's this thing. Are we ever going to get Floyd Mayweather in the game? Pretty much. Other than the one appearance of the game, which was Knockout Kings, where he basically was in the game as Pretty Boy Floyd. We got Pretty Boy Floyd, but we didn't get Money Mayweather in the game because he wants money. Yeah, this is the only game that we got, the only boxing game that we got, pretty much. Just sad. The sad thing about this thing is pretty much I want to play a boxing game. It's just this is the only game that I got, and I got motherfuckers in my fucking on different channels talking about how good this game is, and I know for certain this game is not fucking good. So please stop bullshitting me and talking about this game is good. It's not even close to being good. It's decent at best, not good. Do not sit here and lie to me and say, "Oh yeah, Undisputed is a good game. It's a decent game. It's decent." You right, it's decent. It's not a good game. It's not. It has problems. It has problems since the game came out, and it still got fucking problems. Motherfuckers are still dealing with online problems. This game has been out for how long? And it's still dealing with fucking problems. So I'm not that kind of person that will sit there and if I in the future, if I do meet the person who made the game pretty much, I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm asking real hard questions. Like I'm asking questions that I want to ask, pretty much. I don't care if anybody else basically is in my way to ask the questions. I'm going to ask this man some questions about what was the right mind of what's the name of basically making this game, pretty much, or working with the what's the name, what decide you basically decide to work with the engine that you're working with that basically kind of screwed you in the long run. Like I'll ask some serious ass questions, bro, because the questions they was asking was a joke to me. Y'all sat there in front of this man, pretty much. I was basically the one thing that basically popped up in my damn brain. The one damn thing that popped up in my brain is the 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 the, the Tank thing. Where Tank said that they didn't call him, they didn't talk to him. If that is that the case, I could have told. Yeah, Tank said this on the interview. Did you watch that? Did you watch the interview of Tank? Where Tank said that y'all didn't call him for what's his name? Cause y'all basically make sure y'all talk to the man and see if he actually want to be in the goddamn game. That's one of our champions that basically should be in Undisputed because what the title says Undisputed, right? I'm so puzzled on that. Y'all worrying about Floyd Mayweather and all this other shit. Floyd Mayweather made up his mind he don't want to be in the game. Cool. Tank. Other boxers. You gotta talk to the manager and all. Yeah, I get it. You got to what's name. At some point, and I'm going to say this for myself, if you can't get them, don't even bring it up. Don't even bring up the conversation about the fighter. For real. Yeah, we talked to him, but we can't. Okay, cool. Leave it at that. Cool. All right, back. We already had to wait for what's his name, the one boxer that's in the game now. We had to wait for him because he kept on telling. He couldn't tell us that he was in the game. He was going to be in the game. He told you that he was going to be in the next game, next installment, pretty much. Which I am seriously not wait. I am not going to be hyped to wait for that game because hey, they probably going to do an open beta when the game's out too again, which is sad to say that shit. Like that is sad. Like the hear them basically do it to see them do an open beta and like basically like I'm not really hyped about that game. I'm seriously not hyped about the next installment for Undisputed because this game gave me a poor taste in my mouth, like a poor taste in my mouth as a game, pretty much. You knew the game had fucking problems, and y'all still fucking push this game out. But you got diehard fucking fanboys that basically curse anybody who basically talk bad about this goddamn game. It's so fucking weird, bro. So fucking weird. I was one of those people that basically said something just didn't look right about this game. I said it, clear as day. When I seen the beta, I was like, something, why they look like soccer robots? They did. They look fat. They look like they were throwing faster punches. They was throwing way faster punches than they throwing right now. They didn't look like they were light sparring in the past installments, but this installment they look like they freaking light sparring pretty much because the mocap people probably was like, yeah, we can't go too crazy with this shit. We got to dumb this shit down, which they did, and they basically fucked up the game. So to each his own. Still gonna be playing this game to the wheels fucking fall off. I'm stuck with this game, so I don't have no other choice to is to play this fucking game until they decide to talk about what they're gonna do with fight night or whatever the case may be. Very much. I feel like if you don't have a resume on a game that you love, that you basically want to see, find somebody who knows some shit about the fucking how to make a game and find the best people to basically work a good team. They know the help, know what they doing, and understand what they doing, and maybe we'll get a decent game. And that's all I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm getting the fuck off this game.